So, Star's End is a game that looked very interesting to me. For those of us kind of waiting for Star Citizen to get to where it needs to be, again, Star's End is in its alpha form. It's a kind of low cost version of a Star Citizen. I think it's $17-18 right now on Steam, and it's available to play. The reviews are fairly positive for now. They're still glitchy, it's still buggy, but it was an interesting concept, so I wanted to give some play to this particular game to see what people thought about it. 7 out of 10 on Steam so far, just released today. I want to say it's like on sale right now for $16. Let's watch the intro here and see what we think of it.
How do, partner? Welcome to the hell-raising star system KIP 3103. Amongst us locals, we call it Star's End. It's a fun little place to call home. An entire solar system to explore, settle, and survive the elements. Sashay on in with nothing but squat. Show off your primitive survival skills. You know, make a fire, hunt a bear, build a cabin to hide out because the bear is angry as hell and coming for your head. And if the bear or an uncontrolled atmospheric entry won't get you, well, you're in for a treat. Get settled for hours upon hours of excruciating manual labor, swinging that axe again, and again. Nothing simple about frontier life, you see. Heck, a wooden shack ain't gonna cut it for long. You will need to take it up a notch. Molecular synthesizer in one of them there nuclear reactors. Hell, get a spaceship while you're at it. We got a big world here. Yep. Dozens of planets and moons, just as many space stations, more than 1 million asteroids to explore. And heck, let's not forget a couple hundred other jackaroos who are on the server and will probably kill you before you learn how to crawl. Best part, Earth is far, far away. 50 years aboard one of them generation ships to get here. So we built a home for ourselves here, some pisshole cities, and you can loot just about anything there. From garbage cans to space junk. So get on a horse, grab a few friends who will stab you in the back when it suits them, and go be a space cowboy. Or just go camp. Better watch out. Them bugs are real nasty this time of the year. Well, no worries. We got you timid taps covered as well. Play solo with no evil cheaters out to get you. Build a home, a comfy bed, fridge full of booze, and get a Vespa. Drive around, mining and grinding and mining. A real ducky life. Or craft and fight your way to the top. Might just get to command one of them capital ships. Salivating to go from shaved tail to space captain, are you? Well, you and your friends will work your butts off for it. Then somebody will come around, guns blazing, and raid your pretty little space carrier. Your friends dying on the floor, blood and brains splattered everywhere. All your base are belong to us. Boom, you're dead. Have you considered your carbon footprint lately? Be a responsible citizen and use public transport. Fancy yourself a trader? Well, every damn orbital station has a mall for buying and selling. With big scary mech police boss us keeping the law. Well, these mechs are tough to kill. But gosh darn pretty when they finally explode. Any driving enthusiasts in the audience? Well, you're in for a treat. These multi-person vehicles are so much fun to drift and smash. And every cowpoke wants to be trail boss. That's where territorial warfare comes in. Every damn piss hole in the system can be claimed and held. But don't stop there. Take to the stars and fight it out in glorious space battles. Build your majestic space fleet. Then see it burned to a crisp by some dude named Butthole Joe 23. Come, join the local world of Star's End. Let's dream big and build it together. Ah, frontier life.
So that looked kind of interesting. That actually looked kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure if it's a game for everyone, but it looked like this game Star's End, and it looked like a survival game slash FPS kind of game. It looked like a PvP oriented survival game. So the survival portion of it could be grindy for some people. I do like survival based mechanics in games. I was a fan of Ark, so like I kind of like survival based games. They can kind of get long in the tooth after a while. This is in a very, very early alpha stage, but for the price, it kind of piqued my interest. I think it's around $16 on Steam right now, and I thought to myself, for $16, if this is in its alpha form, it might not be bad to pick up. So something I might pick up, something I might stream in the future or put on the YouTube channel. But it kind of had elements of Star Citizen in it. It looked interesting. It looked very rough. Yeah, it's pretty damn cheap. It's pretty damn cheap. And from the reviews I've heard, those that understand that it's an alpha are fine with the fact that there's bugs and glitches, you know, and there are. But for a game to kind of have a focus on a survival PvP mechanic is pretty interesting. And of course, like with a game like this, what could eventually end up happening just with like any survival game is you do all this work to get to a point where you just easily get sniped by somebody. So that is a risk that you'll have to take. But I like the fact that there were like mechanics that you could create a clan and you could have people that could then defend your ship. If you got a capital ship, it looked interesting that you could bring friends up on the capital ship and then maybe guard the capital ship from people that want to infiltrate. Snow says, I need a compass in a game like this or I'll get lost and lost everything forever just getting wood. Yeah, compasses tend to be something that these developers are not thinking about, including Star Citizen. Like compasses are something that are very, very needed in games like these when you're traveling all over the universe. It would be very nice to have something that would give you some type of direction so that you can go back to similar places that you once visited. So I don't know. I think it's something that I'm going to be giving a shot. I think I'm willing to give this game a shot, even though, like I said earlier, that the reviews were they were good, but there were a lot of people saying that it's just not ready to be, bought right now because there's so many bugs and glitches and stuff. But, you kind of expect that with games like these that are in development where they're trying to encompass more than just one area. Like, we've got multiple worlds, we've got numerous people on the same server, we've got survival mechanics, we've got PvP, you got all these different elements in the game. It's going to take some time to iron out. It's going to take some time to get everything where it needs to be in order for the game to be playable. But it would be interesting to see where it's at right now. Just for the $16, I think it would be pretty interesting to see. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments down below. Thanks everybody for watching today, and I will see you